Hello, welcome to the first episode of I Fixed My Shitbox of a Car. As you can see, it is a beautiful day in the UK today, but you know what, screw it, oh wait, hold on, I'm gonna need two hands for this. Let's roll down a window a bit, and let's start this baby up on 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, very nice. I'm closing the window straight away because it is raining. Let's make our way straight down to Morrison's. Let's get on with this. Let's hope the car survives, and on the way, I'll tell you what's wrong with it. So, as of current, there is one issue with the car, and that is, well, actually, tell a lie, there's more than one issue wrong with the car. So, at the moment, under the front left passenger side, there is a leak coming from a pipe with a Jubilee clip on it. I'll put a photo on the screen at the moment, but there's a Jubilee clip coming down of a black plastic pipe with a bolt shoved into it, and it has been dripping fluid for I don't know how long at the moment. And I need to fix it because I don't know what it is. But first we need to get to Morrison's and get some food because well, there isn't any, so let's go grab some of that right now. Also, for whatever reason, we have a warning light on the dashboard, which is not great, but you know what, we'll just roll with it.
But this is what I gotta get: one packet of custard creams, one seedless strawberry jam, Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, the largest option, and noodles. Let's go have a look. This is my bag of goodies so far, so I'm gonna find a couple more. Let's do this. There was no seedless jam, unfortunately, so we're gonna have a look for other snacks because I need to get some from a girlfriend. So let's have a look. I'm in the crisp aisle, and usually just here there's some pretzels, and there isn't any, and I don't know if they've moved them. But there's none. Yeah, no, there's literally no pretzels here at all. So, crisps? Biscuits? Don't know. Let's have a look. I didn't manage to get everything that I needed, but I got the majority, so I'm fine with that. Let's get home. Let's get this car sorted for real. Okay, got everything. Well, I say we've got everything, we don't, but we've got what I need. And also, some absolute monumental bell end has parked behind me, so getting out isn't going to be the easiest endeavour. I think it might just be me, but I absolutely hate Morrison's car parks. They are the worst. Should we do a little pool? Why not? This thing holds absolutely no traction, where absolutely none. I've just arrived home. I'm now going to have to go and put the washing, the washing. I'm going to have to put my shopping inside. Let's just get on with that. Right, so the leak is somewhere just there. Now, as you can see, since the ride is really low on the car, I'm going to need to jack this thing up, and that's a bit annoying.
Like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light.
As you can see, we're in the air. Now, as you can't see from over here, you can see there's this pipe just there, and that has been leaking onto there. And it turns out that pipe just here is actually not that bad. All that pipe there does is take the windscreen wash fluid, and well, that's the bottom of the tank. It's leaking out the bottom of the tank. All we're going to do is tighten it, which isn't too bad, but it does explain why I've had multiple warning lights come up on my screen saying low windscreen wash fluid. And I'm like, but I only filled it up 2 days ago. That makes sense. It's leaking out of that pipe there. Let's see if we can catch a drip. Let's see. Come on, drip for us. Are you gonna drip for us? I don't think that's gonna drip unless I give it a bit of a shake. Come on, there we go, look. There you go, that's not rain. That is power steering fluid. Not power steering fluid. Jeez. You can tell how many times I've had issues with my power steering and I just automatically think it's the fluid. Right, so I think that's a simple fix. All we need to do is tighten it up, and then we're good to go. I mean, if you have a little look under there it is, and I've literally just shoved it back up there, so hopefully we don't see it anymore. Next thing, the bumper. Now, originally I thought this was going to take a heck of a lot longer, so it was only going to be one video, but let's just do the bumper at the same time, because that only took me 2 minutes. That was a quick job. Okay, so I think first up we're going to get the car back on the ground again, because so far at the moment wheels are still spinny, so let's get that down. Okay, so as you can probably see, just here, my bumper is not fully on, and it is literally being held on by this band at the moment. Now, as you can see, the panel gap here is absolutely ridiculous. I can fit my whole finger in there, basically. Whilst over here, although it sticks out a little bit, it's nowhere near as bad. As you can see, you can't even see down into there. Now, I think this actually only happened because maybe putting the bumper back on, I didn't do it properly. But we can fix this first of all. As you can see, there's a screw there holding the bumper in to the mudguard, but up here, there isn't actually a screw in there. As you can see, that should be all the way over there. And if I let go, as you can see, it just springs right back out. But I reckon with the screw in there, I think that might hold the bumper on just a little bit better. I think though, let's start with getting that screw out of here, because I've only got one. This bit's not as hugely important. And then let's get it in there. So first I need to, I'm gonna need to turn my wheel so that I can fit a screwdriver in there. As you can see, I've got a lot more access to that hole now. And then all we need to do is put it in the one up there. I think if this was to be done properly though, I would have had 2 screws, not just the one. Okay, as you can see, this screw is now out. There's literally nothing holding that bit of the bumper on. But I'm more concerned about, I just realised you can't see. I'm more concerned about this bit up here, as I'm much more worried about this band snapping and then this part of the bumper literally just coming clean off. So I say, I take this band off. As you can see, look, this bumper is literally just hanging off now. I don't know if you saw that, viewers, but this just fell out. I don't know what this is. Hang on, that's the bit that screws in. Right, okay, I do not know what has happened here. I've never had a bumper be so difficult before in my life. Okay, sit rep, it's been a couple of minutes and it's still hanging off. Now, I don't actually know what to do in this scenario because I'm really struggling to get that back on. It might be best if I just take the whole bumper off. That's a lot of effort though. Well, actually, I say it's a lot of effort. It's not a huge amount of effort, but it's just more than I really want to do whilst it's raining and I'm cold and wet and dirty. What do I do? Okay, I'm gonna battle with it for 5 more minutes and just hope that I can sort this, because I don't want to remove the whole front bumper. Hold on. I've got it. No, I don't. Oh, it's just not wanting to go in. Why? It's almost like, I don't know if you can see this. There's this lip here, right? And it almost feels like the lip of the bumper has to get in that lip there. And it's just not doing it. Right, unfortunately, I think that means bumper off, which is not fun, but you know what, let's screw it, let's take it off. Does that even have anything to screw into? Nope. Oh, okay. Right, give me back my bit. There we go. Okay, so it has come to my attention that there is not a single screw in this side of the bumper holding it on. It's literally just the clips. That's sketchy. That is very sketchy. Well, I mean, if there's no screws in there, that just surely means it will pull right off. Soldier. There's this piece on that side that this side doesn't have. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, so the bit that I was holding is this bit. This side of the bumper, it's attached. The other side, you can clearly see it isn't. It should be something a bit like this. Bro, I've got no clue what I'm doing. There we go, that's better. That is why this bumper wasn't held on properly. Right, now that I've taken the entire thing off, it's now time to simply just put it back in. Why do I make this so difficult on myself? Right, now with any luck, this should, in theory, just clip on. Mind you, none of the rest of the bumper is actually clipped on yet, so we'll just give it a shot and pray. Yes! Yes, yes. Look at the panel gap. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. My car's so dirty from my fingers. But look at it. Oh, yes. And all I need to do is hope that this one also does the same thing. Come on. Yes. Hang on, that gap's a bit big. And if you can see, this gap here is just a little bit big. It could do with being sort of like pushed in. But I've got the bands here. That should make it work with any hope. Right, okay, well, now that is put back on, screws and cross my fingers and hope for the best. I think it's time for another time lapse. Yeah, let's put on the time lapse. It's just turning. It's not staying there. Oh, I think with that, it's safe to say I've actually done what I set out to do, which is a first. Just as a quick recap, we fixed the window screen wash pipe, which was just falling out the bottom of the car. Still don't know how that happened, and my solution was tighten the Jubilee clip and shove it up. And then the second thing, which has now been sorted, is the front bumper. I don't know what happened there. The bit that connected with it had just fallen off, and I've reconnected it. There is no screws in there. There's no screws in the other side, and the front bumper is held on by like 3 screws and 2 rubber bands. Don't forget the rubber bands. I think that's a job well done. Tune in next time where we fix the smell of gasoline in the cab when I turn on the heater. That's bad. That's really bad. It stinks of petrol when I turn on the heating. New channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share, follow, all the good stuff. Please help me. This car is costing so much money. I'm hoping that I can turn a profit on it through sharing the progress online, because there's a lot to do. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe. See you in the next one. And I'm going inside. It's freezing.